Hello, my name's Kate Toon.
And I'm Jesse Forrest.
And welcome to Write for Business. This is the show that teaches you the right words to use to attract more leads, customers, and conversions to your business. In this episode, we're going to be talking all about how to write a killer video script to sell or explain your product.
That coming up in just a moment. But before we begin, Kate, we are talking about video today. Who do you think you'd like to play you in a movie?
Well, somebody once told me that I could be played by Kathy Bates, you know, from Misery.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
I think that would be pretty good.
Sure.
She'd be my pick. Who would you be?
Obviously, I'd be Ryan Gosling.
Oh, I was thinking that dude from the Facebook movie.
Or Jesse Eisenberger, whatever his name is.
That would be better. Okay, let's get started.
Let's get stuck in.
So today we're going to talk about how to write video scripts that convert. Now, what is video marketing? Pretty straightforward, I guess, but let's just explain it. Essentially, it's using videos rather than just words to explain or sell your products to your users. And I know you're a big fan of video, aren't you?
I do like video. I think video is one of the best ways for increasing conversion rates of a website.
Yeah, I do too. I think it just really helps. It doesn't need to be instead of copy, it can be as well as, but I just think it's super powerful. I'm a huge fan. So let's get stuck in. How can videos help your business? Well, there's lots of different ways they can help. And I even got some stats for you, Jesse, because I know you'll love
a
some
good stat.
And these are from Forbes, which is a great website if you're interested in all things business. So clearly, videos help build relationships with your customers, and they can help explain your products and services as well. But they can also substantially increase the number of purchases that are made from your website. So the stats I've got are that 59% of executives prefer to watch video over reading copy. Probably because they're time poor, maybe because they can't read, I don't know. 50% of those who view an online marketing video then go on to make a purchase, which is, 50-50 is pretty darn...
That's amazing.
That's pretty darn good. Another one here is that 90% of shoppers said that video on site helped them make an online purchasing decision. And I just think video is great for online retailers. Products with videos outsell those without. It's that simple. And I'm going to use my own little anecdote recently because I wanted to buy a vacuum cleaner from Appliances Online. I was looking at all the websites. I went to their website, and what they've done is they've added a video for every single product on their site. And, I can read the stats about the drum size and the wattage. None of that meant anything to me at all. But watching a little video of this thing being wheeled around and the thing whizzing and the bendy, sticky thing.
A product demo.
A product demo. I was totally sold. I'm a huge fan of the shopping channel, so that had me got. And it was a 2-minute video, and I made my purchase decision made on that straight away. I didn't even read the copy.
Wow.
It's terrifying. I'm going to be out of business. Now, another reason why videos can be great for your business is they're really good for SEO. So we know that YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world. Most people don't think of it as being a search engine. They think of it as being a video platform. But we need to widen our perspective about what are search engines. Facebook is a search engine. Instagram is a search engine. Anything that allows you to search through content is a search engine. So YouTube gets a heap of traffic, a heap of visitors, but now with the blended results, where if you type in certain terms, you notice videos are pulled through into the normal results above often editorial content. So they give us another chance to rank in the blended results as well. And I know you have a fantastic YouTube channel that I've been watching through all the videos on there, and there's some great stuff.
Oh, thank you, Kate. And it's interesting you mention, blended content. Maybe you can explain the reasoning why, but it seems to be that Google will show videos as the first, second, third result if they think the search term was someone who wanted or would benefit from seeing a video. For example, how to bake a cake.
Yes, exactly.
Often, that may or may not for that example, but often you'll see a video. I know that one of my videos, which I think I shot it years ago.
How to be a copywriter or something like that?
No, it was, what does a copywriter do?
That's it, that's the one, yeah.
Or what is copywriting, one of the two. Anyway, that came up on the first page as just a YouTube video. So it wasn't my website, it was my YouTube video from YouTube. On the first page, someone scrolling, they're going to see, listing, video. It's going to stand out, and that's one of my most popular videos.
Yeah, I think that there are certain keywords that are YouTube-friendly keywords or video-friendly keywords. So, for example, someone typing in cute piglet, generally, if you type something like that in, it's going to bring back lots of pictures and videos. 'Cause
Google
people
images.
are looking for cuteness.
Yeah.
Whereas if you type in sort of like piglet food, not so much. It's more editorial.
Or recipe.
Or recipe. For piglet? That doesn't make sense. Let's not go there. I'm a vegetarian. But I think that the truth of it is that video allows you to outrank really big brands. Like, you know, there are much bigger copywriting companies out there and websites like Copyblogger and whatever that could outrank you for something like what does a copywriter do? But because you made a video and that video is super popular and it's had lots of watches, Google thinks that that's a better result for the reader. So what it enables you to do is if you look at the search results and go, well, I'm never going to rank a piece of content for that, video is a great option because you might just have a chance.
Yeah.
And I've just recently started my own YouTube channel on adding videos, and I'm using them a lot in my blog as well. We talked about this in the blogging episode. So what I do is I make a short video, and then I do a transcript of it. I've ticked my SEO boxes because I've got copy on the page, but I've got a video on my site, which is going to increase time on site. I've also got a video for YouTube, and if I wanted, I could upload that to Facebook as well. So many uses, so powerful.
Great.
Yeah, really, really awesome. So the other thing that I think is underestimated is that video is great for email marketing. Now, it's quite difficult to embed email marketing, but if anybody who has signed up to the Business Blueprint email, Dale sends a lot of video emails out with little video snippets at the top. They look like videos anyway, they're little animated GIFs. They click through to him doing a video presentation with a transcript of what he's talking about.
Right, so practically, sorry to jump in there, but practically it sounds like in an email, that would be a screenshot image of a video.
Yeah, with a little play button on it. Or even he does little animated GIFs, which are quite clever.
Clever,
yeah, so it animates just a little bit.
Gets the eye, something moving, but that's going to be hyperlinked to a page with the video on it.
Exactly.
Right.
And you know, some stats here that using the word video in an email subject line boosts open rates by 19%,
Wow.
which is huge,
Yeah.
and increases click-through rates by 65%.
Amazing.
So that's gigantic. And more importantly, even maybe than those, is it reduces your unsubscribe rate as well. So if you can try to incorporate even the word video into your blog posts, your emails, you're going to see some really good results.
Why is it, do you think, that we can get such a high, click-through rate if we mention video? Why do you think video is something that's so enticing to people?
Well, I think just from my own personal experience, I'd much rather watch a quick video than wade through 800 words of copy. You know, we kind of know that the video probably is going to be short and sweet. It's going to get to the point. It's more engaging. We can even listen to it as we're doing other things. I just think it's a more engaging experience, and I think we're more and more we're getting into more of a visual marketing world.
I agree.
So I think it's personal preference, but I think the stats kind of speak for themselves. So what do you need to know before you start? Well, I think it's important to decide where your video is going to live, where primarily you want it to be. Whether it's going to be a Facebook video, a YouTube video, you're going to put it on your site. That will give you some context around how you're going to introduce it and how you're going to finish it as well. You know, is it going on your homepage? Is it part of your blog? Whereabouts is it going to go on your site? Again, you touched on this earlier, a really good point. Do your keyword research. And that can be as simple, you don't need to use elaborate tools. Just think about the topic of your video that you want to make, the question that you want to answer. So for your example, what does a copywriter do? Type that into Google and have a look at the results. How many of them there are videos? If there aren't very many, well then you might have an opportunity to really jump to the top of the rankings.
Yeah, absolutely. And another way to find out what people search for, probably one of the easiest, simplest keyword research methods that even a non-techie like me can do, is you type in, let's say, your seed keyword. If I'm
predictive text. Oh yes.
Predictive text, which to the layman means, let's say I type in copywriting. That's my big main one-word keyword. It's going to have predictive text come up and give me a whole bunch of related suggestions. But even if I just search for copywriting, I can scroll to the bottom of the first page.
Get those
related searches. It's going to tell me all the related searches that Google says, keywords that are relevant to that main keyword I typed in.
Exactly. And you know, a really simple way of creating video content that your users are going to love is to ask them, you know, to get on your social media, to do a survey, to email them and say, hey,